Hey, what's up, studs? Ryan here, or MandRproductions, and welcome to Ask on MandRproductions, episode number 58. We've made it. It is almost the end of the year, actually, which is pretty insane to think about. 2018 has quite literally flown by. Anyway, you guys know the drill. If you want to ask a question for next week's episode, leave in the comment section down below. With that comment, you'll be entered to win next week's giveaway, which is somewhere around me. That's just like me to put it somewhere where I can't find it. I think I lost y'all's giveaway prize. I actually, I actually don't know where the hell I put it. Right on top of Cloud City, exactly where it should be. So this week's giveaway prize was given to me by a fan. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so I'm not going to say his name. He sent this to me as fan mail, and he said I could do whatever I wanted with it. And since I already have one, I figured it would be perfect to give away to you guys the Lego Harry Potter Bricktober pack. If you guys like Harry Potter, here's your chance. You could get the Bricktober pack. All you have to do is comment down below and like the video, and you could win this. Also, you guys liked last week's video like insane. I think it got almost like 5,000 likes, so if we do that again, that would be dope. Anyway, we have the Droid Escape, which was up for a giveaway last week, and we're going to pick the winner right now. Okay, so we have to pick the winner from last week's giveaway. So the winner will be chosen. We copy the link, and then we're going to see it. We have a bunch of comments. I think we had 4,200 comments. Oh my god, you guys are out of your mind. That's a Brickstar video. It's not what I meant to click on. Here we go. We're on the thing that tells you if you won. Filter duplicate users is on, so if you commented more than once, you still only got one entry, just to be fair to everyone here. And here we go. It is filtering, and the amount of unique commenters is 3,562, and now we're going to pick our winner. Here we go. Who's going to be the winner? Who has won the Droid Escape set? It is King Rooster Real Hip Hop. He says, which program do Jedi use to open up PDF files? The answer, Adobe One Kenobi. And we will go on his channel real quick. Just make sure he's a real person, not a robot. I'm assuming he's not a robot. Most people aren't robots. So here we are, King Rooster Real Hip Hop. You won the contest. Please send me an email to mandrprod34@gmail.com. You can find that in the description below. Just send me an email. I need your address to send you the prize. So you have won. Congratulations. All right, so congratulations to our winner. You have 1 week to email me. Email down below in the description of this video. You have 1 week to email me, or else I'm going to have to try to give it away again, or if it doesn't get given away the second time, I'm gonna have to like give it to my cousin or something. The winner of the train did not email me, so again, the winner of the train, you have 1 week to email me. If you don't know who you are, go watch the beginning of last week's episode and you'll find out who you are. But basically, if you entered this week and you want to know if you won next week, make sure you watch next week's episode, because that's how you find out if you won. So if you don't do that, you can't win at all, because you don't know you've won. But if you want to win the Harry Potter Bricktober pack, comment below, like the video, you know, the whole shebang, and we will hopefully get this out to somebody who will enjoy it, unlike me, because I already have one. I guess I should also mention I'm wearing the M&R Games shirt. This is my first shirt that I've gotten from my merch store on Teespring. I'll put a link in the description below if you guys are interested, but I like it. It's for my gaming channel, and then I also have a couple more shirts, or I have another shirt and a jacket coming in, but they're taking longer for some reason. This one came first, and the other two are like, God knows where they are, but they'll be here eventually. Anyway, we have some questions that you guys asked on last week's. Oh, by the way, like last week you guys had like 5,000 comments on my video. Like, I know you guys really wanted to win that Droid Escape, but that's a lot for me to read, so just keep that in mind this week when you're commenting. But yeah, real quick, did I mention that I bought that new Ninjago set? No, I didn't. Yeah, so I bought that new Ninjago set on eBay. It's going to be here on Thursday. I will probably do some sort of live stream build. I'll definitely have a review of it up over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. It's Welcome to Apocalypseburg. It's happening here on the channel. Get hyped. Going to be the first review on YouTube, hopefully. If anyone else beats me, I'll kind of be upset, but yeah, I'll be the first. I'll have it. I'm really excited to get it. I think it's a really awesome set, and I'm really looking forward to putting it together. It's got this really cool Statue of Liberty model, and it's got some really good minifigures as well, so looking forward to getting into that one. Anyway, our first question comes from Storm Productions, and he says, do you intentionally buy sets to keep sealed? So this is something that I've started to do more and more as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I didn't really do it, but I think now that I'm older, I'm more into like collecting stuff, right? Like, I think that's a normal thing, and obviously I open most of my sets. At least 90% of the Lego sets that I buy, I'm going to open and build. But there are some that I will buy to keep sealed. I don't really have an example behind me, but a lot of them are out in the garage. There are a few up there behind me, like the Ultimate Space Battle, the Snowspeeder there, and then also probably the Space Slug I'll probably never open. But there are very few sets that I do buy to keep sealed, but I do buy some to keep sealed. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just collecting. Our next question comes from Josiah, and he says, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Dude, I love cookie dough ice cream. I think that's the best. Like, vanilla ice cream is like my favorite, I guess. But you throw in, I guess cookie dough isn't really a flavor. It's just like a topping, more or less. But yeah, cookie dough ice cream is the best. Like, when I go to Ben & Jerry's, I get cookie dough with gummy bears, and whoo, nothing better. Mario says, would you like to see another Super Star Destroyer? I actually wouldn't like to see that. Like, believe it or not, that's not something on my want list from LEGO in the next few years. I think the thing that I would like to see more so is an Imperial Star Destroyer remake, not a Super Star Destroyer. They just made the Super Star Destroyer like 7 years ago. It's nowhere near as popular as the regular Star Destroyer, and on top of that, the regular Star Destroyer came out in 2002, and we haven't seen it in a long time, so I'd love to see a Star Destroyer remake in the UCS line, and I think that might happen next year. Ancient Abyss says, what color are the walls in your room? So I understand maybe this particular camera washes it out a little, but let me call up Ganache Bricks and see if he can help us out.
That's tan.
Ben Cunningham says, what was your first LEGO Star Wars set? So I've answered this before, but every once in a while I feel like I do have to rehash it because we do get new viewers every once in a while that don't know the answers to these questions. So my first LEGO Star Wars set was the Bespin Twin Pod Cloud Car from 2002. Miguel says, what is your favorite Star Wars TV show? So considering I watched like season 1 of Rebels and then stopped, I watched half of the first episode of Star Wars Resistance and then stopped. I think my favorite Star Wars TV show is going to be Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Just a hunch there. Process of elimination, really. But yeah, The Clone Wars was really, really good. I really did enjoy it. And I'm not even saying that the other TV shows are bad. They're just not for me. I really like The Clone Wars, though, and that's easily my favorite. I'm really looking forward to the new season coming out in 2019. Hopefully, it's a fitting end for the series. Dem Dooley says, what is a set you would like to see LEGO make that they haven't made yet? So I think that title easily goes to the 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack, baby. Dude, the movement has been going strong. I'm going to make another video on it. I'm just waiting for a shirt that I'm getting that has to do with it before I do it again. But LEGO replied to one of my tweets and they were like, hey, we hear you, but it doesn't really mean anything. That's just our PR team. It really needs to get to like the people that make decisions, right? Like the people that are going to be like, hey, we can make this set. We're going to make it happen type people, not the people running the PR page. But it's nice to see them acknowledge our efforts. Rich Boy J made a just completely incredible song. So that too. There have been a lot of posts on their comment section, a lot of posts on Instagram, a lot of posts on Twitter, hashtag we want to file first battle pack, and you guys have been killing it. Keep up the good work. We don't stop until they say yes or no. We just really need an answer, not open-ended answers. We want like a confirmed yes or no. That guy says, did your friend ever get all those black VIP card holders? Haven't heard you mention it on any videos I've seen. So yeah, no, it doesn't appear that LEGO did ship out those orders of VIP cards that people were able to order for pennies, really, which was crazy that LEGO made that mistake to begin with. Something that I've really been kicking myself over is that I wonder what would have happened if I had used one-day shipping. If I had paid for one-day shipping when I ordered 5 for $25, like I wonder if it would have been too quick, that they would have been like out of the warehouse in like 10 minutes, you know? I wonder. I think next time, if there's ever a mistake that LEGO makes, I'm going to pay for one-day shipping just because, like, maybe, like, if they cancel the order, nothing's lost. However, if the mistake gets cleaned up but it's too late, my order's already out the door, then it's too late. So that's just an interesting thought I've been having. But yeah, no, it doesn't appear that LEGO shipped any of the illegitimate black VIP card holders that were sold on their website. So I think they're all in the clear there. However, it doesn't make the promo any better. Keyshawn says, what do you think of the 2019 Ninjago Legacy sets? So these aren't something that I've actually really looked at too much. So I actually want to bring you guys into a screen share and we'll take a look at them on Brickset. Okay, so like I said, I have not looked at these almost at all, so I guess we'll go through in order here. We'll put them in lists so that we can just make it a little easier. So first up, Spinjitzu Kai. Not really something I care too much about. I think these Spinjitzu sets are really for people that really care about them. Like outsiders like me are not going to care about these at all. That tornado piece looks pretty cool. It looks like we get some old, these came from Power Miners, I think, these crystal pieces, or maybe they predated Power Miners, but to me they're Power Miners. That looks like it's from the Flash. Looks like they're pulling in stuff from other themes here into Ninjago, which isn't bad. Okay, you got flames on that one. You got the crystals on that one. I wonder what they use here. Nothing. I do like that tornado piece, especially in that blue color. That actually looks really says. Here we have a face-off Spinjitzu. It kind of reminds me of Beyblades, to be honest, and I haven't touched Beyblades in a decade at least. Here we have an actual set, the Samurai Mech. This one looks good. It looks like a scaled-down version of like the Titan Oni, I think, that came out in the summer, and 3 figures, not bad. These skeleton guys' faces are really weird, but not too bad overall. I like his armor there. A lot of stickers on there, but overall not too bad looking. That one looks pretty cheap, maybe 15, 20, 25 max. We have the Golden Dragon here. Pretty small build, but not too bad. I don't know how much I like that gold color that LEGO uses. It's a rough color. I think it does a decent job of representing gold, but it's still just such a muted gold that I don't love it. But Kai's Blade Cycle and Blaine's Snowmobile. I like that they have like the ski on the front of the snowmobile, but I don't know how much else of that I like. The back wheel is just so awkwardly out of place. Like, I guess a snowmobile is supposed to have treads, right? So the wheel definitely looks out of place to me. 2 wheels on the bike there, though. It's kind of weird you have a bike and a snowmobile. It's such an odd cross. You have a trans green... What? Man, I don't look at these. There's a snake. We'll get to that. We have Jay's Stormfighter. I think that one's definitely a remake of one of the earlier sets. I do remember seeing comparison of this. Very good upgrade to the original version, in my opinion. Cole's Earth Driller. Love the Big Fig. Love the Earth Driller. I think this is a really good set. I would be surprised if the Ninjago fans didn't think so. Monastery of Spinjitzu. Not a bad one either. That one looks like it's a pretty clean build as well. A lot of good figures in this set. Perhaps maybe all the ninja colors. I don't really know what all the ninja... I guess we're missing Gold Kai, right? But I like this entrance. I like this is a very, like... This really sells me on, like, Japanese ninjas theming to this. Like, I really like the theming of these buildings. Like, I almost want to buy those. Those would go nice in like a very like an oriental part of a Lego city, I guess. We have the Ultra Dragon, which I've seen a lot of hype about. I don't love builds like this personally. Looks like some nice trans green pieces and everything, but personally I'm just not a fan of big animals like this. Like, it's just not my thing, but it looks decent, I guess, if you're a Ninjago fan. And finally, we have the Monastery Training. Get a couple ninjas and some punching bags, essentially, but nothing insane. But that's my general thoughts on the Ninjago Legacy 2019 line, since you asked. Back over to my face we go. We have the next question, or rather, it's a joke from Weird Meats. He says, "What is Jabba the Hutt's middle name?" The answer is The, and 41 of you liked that comment. I don't know if I think that's funny or not. Like, I kind of think that's funny, but I find it funnier that 41 of you guys found it so funny to like the comment. Our next question comes from Plasma Moon. Who do you got for the NBA Finals this year? It's going to be the Celtics, and it's going to be the Warriors, I think. Porgs Printers 3D says, "What did the librarian say to the kid?" Read more in bold there. And the read more is like, you know how on YouTube, if you press read more, it opens up so you can see more of that comment. Well, you click that, it does nothing because it's just his text, which I found pretty funny. So good job there, buddy. Thomas says, "What's your favorite part of being in the LEGO community?" Honestly, I like that it's just such a diverse community, and there's just so many people and so many people from different places that all share the same hobby, and like, it's fun. Like at the end of the day, it just is fun for me. I guess that's the best way to put it on. Between making videos, making the Brick Busters, hanging out with my friends at events, like it's so much fun, and that would probably be the word to describe it for me. Ethan says, "What video game would you want as a LEGO theme?" Honestly, obviously, I'm a big Call of Duty player. I play Call of Duty on MNR Games on Twitch. Another shameless plug for my Twitch channel. I'm pretty good at those. But yeah, I would love to see Call of Duty Lego sets. Obviously, Mega Constructs, Mega Blocks has the license for it, and I don't think Lego will ever make Call of Duty, but you asked what I would like to see. That's what I would like to see. So Call of Duty, I think Lego could do a pretty darn good job on. I would love to see Lego Call of Duty minifigures in particular. I think they could do a pretty darn good job with those. I would love to see those prints, as opposed to the Mega Constructs ones that are just like crazy molds, and I don't love the way that looks, but I would love to see some Call of Duty Lego sets. Let's do it, Lego. Hashtag we want Call of Duty Lego. Actually, don't do that. We're not gonna start another movement. We have another joke here from Samurai King. He says, "Hello there. Why did the Sand Trooper go to the library? His book was due back." This might be the best Star Wars joke pun that I've seen in like 3 months. Very, very good. Very good. Jack says, "What do you think about buying Lepin of discontinued sets? It's not like buying them secondhand would support Lego. On the other hand, it does support Lepin, which steals their design." So yeah, no, Jack, no, we can't do that. I do not support or condone buying discontinued Lego sets as Lepin models. First off, it ruins the secondary market, so maybe someone who bought that set, I mean, I guess if you bought it as an investment and Lepin's now making it, you're losing out on money, but maybe like someone like me, maybe just one day I want to get rid of my Imperial shuttle. it could have been worth $1,000. Now it's only worth $450 because Lepin, people just buy Lepin. Like, I think that's kind of part of it as well. And it makes people trust buying Lego sets less, I suppose, because they can just go get Lepin sets later on for cheaper. Basically, I don't think you should ever buy Lepin unless you're doing it ironically. Like, if you're gonna buy Lepin, like, I think you're nuts if you buy Lepin and you buy it to collect it, like, in a serious note. Like, it means nothing to me if you have a Lepin set and it's like a rare Lego set, right? Like, it's not rare if you don't have the actual Lego one. It's not cool at all. Like, you just have a fake version. That's my 2 cents on it. I know a lot of people, maybe you don't have as much money to spend on Lego. It is what it is. People are going to buy what they want, and nothing I say here is really going to change anyone's mind, but my opinion on it is I would never do it, so take it as you will. Aten says, have you ever considered buying a MOC like Raskolnikov's? Hopefully I said that correctly. It's definitely a Russian name. AT-AT. I own it, and it just looks amazing. Yeah, so I looked this up. Oh my god, I want one now. So I looked this up when I read your comment, and this thing looks incredible. I really want to buy one now. I'm looking at pictures of it. It's called a plus size AT-AT from what I see on this particular video of it. It has 2,499 parts, which is a lot, but it seems like it's probably, I mean, it probably cost me like at most $400 to part together from like Bricklink, and honestly, I might do it. That thing looks really, really good. It's basically like, it looks like it's 5 or 6 inches taller than the regular Lego AT-ATs, and I really, really want one. I do. I gotta buy one. I think your comment has swayed me, and you didn't even have to do that much, so I'll probably go out of my way to get one of these AT-ATs put together. These things are cool. Sorry, I was looking down at the screen the whole time. I was looking at pictures of it. They're dope, dude. Demo Kill says, any chance in 2019 we will get some sort of trench run set? I mean, we already have the Lego Star Wars Juniors X-Wing trench run set. What more do you want? Come on, it's right there in front of you. It's got the Death Star turret. The box art is the trench run. It looks just like it. It's perfect, spot on. Other than that, nah, we're probably not getting a trench run set. I don't know why they've never done one like that. It is kind of an odd thing to make into a playset, though, so, like, I don't really know how the heck they would do it, but I'd like to see, like, an actual, like, Death Star trench run turret, if that makes sense. Like, they made the one for the Junior set, but I want to see, like, an actual one for, like, an $80 set or something. I think it would be pretty cool. Rolf says, what's your opinion on the Ninjago show? I've never watched it. I don't really have an opinion on it. Cringemaster74 says, what would you say is your favorite lightsaber hilt? Definitely Count Dooku's. When I was a kid, we used to, like, you know, we'd lightsaber fight out in the neighborhood, and oh my god, I just loved holding Count Dooku's out at, like, the angle. Just perfection. Bob wants to know if other than Lego, I collect any other Star Wars collectibles. Nah, not really. I've never really been into collecting anything much else other than Lego. Obviously, I don't really have space to do so either. Maybe in the future I get into it, but none of the like other Star Wars toys that are offered right now particularly interest me. Claudia says, why is there a choking hazard on the Star Wars box? Because of Darth Vader. It's a pretty good one. Another good Star Wars pun there. If you know, you know. Wendy says, do you think Lego will ever make a Yavin for a playset? Once again, this year, 2019, we have the Lego Juniors A-Wing and the Lego Juniors TIE Fighter, which both have very small little Yavin bits on them. It's good enough for you. Alright, yeah, no, those aren't good enough. Yeah, it's kind of surprising they've never made a Yavin playset, especially when they showed it in Rogue One. I thought we might get one, but they haven't done one. I don't know if they will ever do one. I think that there was originally, like, a planned design, or there was someone that, like, in the Lego designers, they made a mock-up of one, right? And then they were like, maybe we could make this into a set, and then it never really panned out, so it never has been a set. There was that really nice mock by the Lego designer, but other than that, there's never been anything that close as far as I know, so maybe in the future we'll get something similar to what I just showed on screen, but as far as I would guess, probably not. Adam Bob says, how do you get the new sets before they come out?
FBI, open up!